Hi, welcome to our podcast. We'd just like to make a brief announcement. Do not just disregard my bumping double chin because I know it's going to look bumping on this shit.
All right, are we starting?
All right, we can go now. I just had to make that brief introduction.
This is episode 11 of the Brandon Alper Experience. Here we have Megan Forrest and Kylie Forrest, the Forresters. And then we have Emma Ford, the FOR people, with your host, Mr. Brandon Alper.
Yes, sir.
How are you guys doing today?
Heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Bro.
Speak to me.
She's a dumbass.
Sunday,
Yep.
Game 7 lost my job, and found out that Ben Simmons was just not it. Take that boy to China. That boy's terrible. First of all, lost my job. My manager, she didn't let me take off for the game, so I had to quit. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm not missing Game 7. Hasn't been in Game 7 in Philly since 2001. I'm not missing that. To work counter at Pizza King, bro. I'm sorry, all due respect. So I was like, you know what? I quit. They lost my job. Started in Mama Maria today, counter. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, bro. I mean, if you have Game 7 tickets, what are you gonna do, bro?
There's no way you're not going.
Exactly. There's no way I'm gonna miss that experience, bro. Because I was just thinking, if they won, come on.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Bro, they were talking shit about you at work.
Oh, what were they saying, bro? Bro, they probably were like, she's a dumbass.
No, Taylor was so fucking pissed. And she told me that when you were done texting her, she blocked your number.
I mean, bro, it's not that serious. I was quitting anyways.
Why?
You know
Why did they
saying?
think it was that much of a deal? Because if I'm a employer, I'm definitely gonna let my worker off if they're going to Game 7.
We need someone to work, and Megan said she's going to
I
Game
need to
7.
see Joel Embiid do his thing.
And we were short-staffed that night.
Against Trey Young.
I was about to pass out. I was so angry that I was yelling at the customers. Still made $40 that night in tips, so period.
How much do you make an hour added on to the
I make $10.25 an hour, but I usually go home from a 4-hour shift with about $40.
Yeah.
extra?
Yeah, but some shifts, the most I've made was $105.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yo, rich girl.
You make good money on counter, bro.
She bougie for real.
Good money. Good money.
What do you spend your money on?
I spend my money on food and clothes, and I just bought the new iPhone Pro Max with a
Okay.
black case because, you know, bougie golf.
Talk to him about the court purples, bro.
Oh,
Talk to him.
the court
Yeah.
purples. So you know how my brother has like that shoe Instagram? Have you seen that?
I haven't actually.
He's a shoe reseller.
Shout out
in
Mid-State
Delaware.
Souls.
Mid-State Souls. Go
Okay.
check him out.
That's a
But
good name.
so he like buys and resells shoes. So he like bought like a whole thing of court purples, and he gave me court purples for graduation.
Really?
It's the
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, they're highs. They're crazy. They're crazy.
They're fly.
Are they women's or are they males?
They're women's.
Okay.
Yeah, I was walking today like with a waddle.
And I was going to
With a
get
waddle.
the court purple
But
one
shit, like a
lows
waddle.
Mm-hmm.
the same day I was thinking about getting them, but
I'm
she
not.
got 'em
I'm not
before
really
me.
a Jordan 1 low fan.
Really?
I've
Me
never-
neither.
See,
I love the
No.
lows.
I don't like the lows.
I don't like lows at all.
I feel like it's a
I like
high.
the
Like you
lows.
have to get the highs.
Nah, like I like 11 lows over highs.
So do I. I love the
11
11
lows,
lows.
like the UNC. Low.
I had a pair of the 11 low breads when I was in middle school.
What's your favorite shoe ever?
Air Force Ones.
White Vans.
The Jordan 1. Are we talking colorway or are we talking shoe?
I'm talking anything,
Exact.
bro.
All right, I'm
Anything,
saying
bro.
the Jordan 1 top 3 is my favorite shoe of all time. Next to the Paul George
Fire
2.
choice.
But what colorway? What
The top
color-
3.
Oh,
The-
I thought you said it is my top.
Oh,
three.
no. So
My
I've never
fault.
had a pair of Jordan 1s in my life,
All
but
right.
the top 3 is my favorite of all time.
You need
My
to make
favorite-
a purchase. Jordan 1s, you need to make a purchase.
What pair?
Jordan 1s.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
what
but
colorway?
which
The gray
bro,
and
I
black
know.
ones. I wanted the gray and
No.
black ones. Those ones are.
Do you know
get the
the-
Dior ones?
The red and black ones. The red and black ones. I really
The
like
bands?
those.
Oh,
the breads.
You would pull them off too.
I like the gym red ones. My favorite shoe of all time got to be Jordan 11 Space Jams.
I like it.
Those are crazy, bro.
I have them actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I got them when they came out.
Weren't they on a podcast in the background or something?
They were in the back on a pod. No,
I
that was
think
the 7210s.
Oh, you should have.
I thought they were like, I don't know.
They're
I thought
in
I
the
remember.
car.
They're crazy though.
I don't know why I
crazy.
bought the 7210s and the Space Jams because they're basically the exact same shoe.
Yeah.
They look the same.
They look the same.
They're different patterns though, because one of them's leather and then one of them's more of a, I don't know what it is, but they're different sorts of.
Yeah. Them
what
things are
materials.
crazy though.
They are crazy. Do you have a favorite shoe of all time, Kylie? You said the Air Force Ones, right?
Air Force Ones in white.
I hate how people actually resell those and how they're selling out.
I know.
That's
They
ridiculous.
are selling out because they're the
I
greatest
get
shoes
it.
ever
They
made.
match with everything, but it's like, bro, they're basic. Speaking of Air Force Ones, black Air Force Ones are not that bad, and I'm gonna say it right now. I would rock
I like them.
those.
I
would
them.
rock
I
those.
like them. If they weren't made fun of, like they honestly go so hard.
They go hard, and
I
I'm a
personally-
big NBA YoungBoy fan too, so I definitely rock those.
I personally prefer the white ones because it just matches me.
Have you seen the Green Light video by Lil Durk?
No, I have not.
I fucking love that song.
That's a good
Man,
song.
Get that boy this mess.
It's a ton of dudes.
Cause that pussy tried to run.
It's a ton of dudes wearing tank tops, bright space pants, and black Air Force Ones.
That's
that's
hot.
Oh wait,
tough.
I think
That's so
I've
tough.
seen it. I
That's
think I've
hot
seen
as
it on
fuck.
That's
Instagram.
tough.
Speaking of Lil Durk,
Lil Durk is
Lil
daddy.
Durk top
I do
one.
like
Lil Durk top one.
Voice of the Heroes, but just not my. He's not top one for me at all. Top one,
one,
Migos
top one.
Culture 3 album of the year. If you haven't listened to it, you gotta listen to it. That shit's amazing.
Olivia Rodrigo album of the year.
No,
I'm sticking to it.
You're
I'm sticking to it.
Nah,
You're gonna take Culture 3.
That shit
You're gonna
is
take
good
that
as
over
fuck.
Culture 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Crazy.
Every day of the week.
Yes. Wait, what's your favorite song on the album?
I would have to give it to, oh God. What's that one song? I think, okay, well, Good For You is definitely my favorite song on the album.
I just think it's a little overplayed.
Well, yeah, it's definitely overplayed, but enjoyable. It's definitely the most enjoyable
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
What's the song after that?
I don't know the order.
Okay, well, I know that. It's the song
Wait,
after
how's it
that.
go?
I have
Just
not
sing it.
even listened to
I
that
don't
album
remember.
once,
Sing
if I'm
it.
being
I
honest.
can't. I honestly
Well,
don't
my
remember
favorite
what it's
ones are Brutal and Favorite Crime.
like. Favorite Crime. That came up into my mind. I was thinking about that one when you asked.
And also Traitor.
Traitor's a good song.
I be crying in my car to it. Like I have something to cry over. I have nothing to cry
The only
over.
song on that album I know is Driver's License. Have not listened to it. Never will.
Driver's License is
You're
shit.
such a hater. Yo.
I am, bro.
Quit talking.
So
I
bad.
can't get down with that type of
Everyone hyped it
music.
up. Everyone hyped it up. I put
I
it on
was
and I was like,
definitely-
this is ass.
I was definitely part of everyone
Yeah,
for
I
a little
know,
bit.
bro. You put it in your car.
I didn't listen to it because everyone was listening to it.
Yeah,
and then
I
once
just-
the
I
hype died
can't.
down, I decided to give it a listen, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Really?
Yes. It was soft.
I haven't even listened to the album.
Soft.
Stroked my heartstrings like a guitar.
Alright, you're using too many terms. You're
Like a
using
heart.
way too many terms that refer to
Bro.
a dick right now. It's so soft. It stroked my heartstring.
All right, bro. Now what I was
Alright,
thinking
it's
about.
awkward. It's
I'm trying to think
It
of.
wasn't awkward.
I'm
It
trying
was
to
true.
think of what other albums have dropped this year that are absolute bangers.
Okay, the first half of Slime Language 2.
Oh, Slime Language 2, second favorite, easily.
Slap.
There's not one song on there that I don't like, except the songs with girl rappers. I can't do that. It wasn't not
Okay.
my thing. My favorite song on there, Solid's one of them.
Solid is up there.
Drake goes Dummy. Proud of You, of course.
Uzi, I'm proud
Now
of you.
some people are you a fan of that?
No.
You were telling me that the other day.
So I like the song, but it's definitely it's weak when it comes to Uzi's discography. When it comes to his music, I think if you
Yeah.
put it up to his other types
of
of music,
course.
it's on the weaker side.
I mean, I'm a big Uzi fan. I never think Uzi misses. No bias shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was great, but yeah, compared to his other shit, yeah.
Lil Durk's better than Uzi. Fight me on it.
I'm not
Top
even
one.
gonna debate this.
I'm not even gonna
We're
debate
not-
that.
I'm not even gonna.
I'm not
Are
even
you
gonna.
kidding me?
I'm not
Yes.
gonna
You're
acknowledge
fucking.
that.
Uzi's
I agree.
all of
Top one.
Uzi's songs sound exactly the same. I'm sorry to say it, but
Alright.
Lil Durk be getting me
Bro,
aggressive
am
as
I
fuck,
allowed-
driving my little
Am I allowed
bug.
to play music on this podcast?
No, you're not allowed to play music. I
Alright.
apologize.
No.
Copyright.
So,
Copyright.
But
Emma's right.
Lil Durk's music got me like bumping in my car, ready to shoot a motherfucker, hit a lick out my fucking bug.
Alright.
And Lil Uzi is just like,
It's just like you're saying he has the same flow, but you
Yeah.
take a masterpiece like
She
Eternal
love
Take, where he
with a
takes three
rager.
different point of views: Baby Pluto, Renji, and Throwback Uzi.
Mm-hmm.
Them three, like that, like bro. The first part of the album compared to the middle, compared to the end, those songs don't sound the same because it's Baby Pluto, Renji, Throwback Uzi.
I think the Renji part of the album is the best part, though.
Oh.
The Prices, Celebration Station,
No,
I'm sorry.
I do think some of his songs are good. Like, I do mess with a lot of his songs, but he's not better than Dirk.
Dirk top one.
It's not even
Easily
close.
top one.
That's just
Top
a terrible
one.
opinion, in my opinion, if I'm being honest.
I'm usually a Lil Durk hater, but I'm starting to open my heart up more to him, right? My problem is with Lil Durk, for the most part, is I'm not the biggest fan of his melodic sound. But I'm a big fan of his hard, aggressive.
It's like his flow. It's like his flow, kind of. Like, so you're not like really a fan of the flow, basically.
No,
That's exactly what I am.
I love the flow.
But I enjoy Lil Uzi's melodic flow.
Yes, me too. Like the vocals, yeah.
I mean, the voice sounding songs,
I
the
think,
India and
yes.
whatnot. I'm not a fan of that kind of Lil Durk. I
And-
love Green Light though.
Yo,
No auto Durk,
Weirdo
no
Hose.
auto.
Weirdo Hose. That one.
Never heard that song.
I think Uzi has
you
better
know-
production too. As
You
well.
know who you
His
put me
beats.
on to?
Who did I put you on to?
King Von.
Vaughn.
King Von. Can we just talk about Von for a minute? That man has not missed a single song. I will go so deep
I'm
into
gonna
that.
have to disagree very hardly on that one.
I brush my teeth and floss. These diamonds ain't no cavities.
Every crazy story is just probably one of the top songs.
What's your favorite crazy story?
3.
Yeah, I was
Easily.
gonna say 3 is my
3.
favorite as well.
Guys,
What were
you
gonna
want to
say?
hear the most heartbreaking thing that happened to me today?
What's
Not
up?
to change the subject, but I was getting tired of talking about Lil Uzi. So, basically, Megan has a big dent in her car.
All right, bro. I gotta tell you about how I got into a car accident, bro. All right, bro. So,
Yeah, bro, it's alright.
freaking, I'm with Emma in the car, and we're talking about, you know how like when you have a crazy night, you're just talking about the night before, you know, just like basically the night before. My friend and I were at my friend Kale's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Me and Emma were just chatting about it after we dropped my friend Sabrina off. We're in Camden. This lady in front of me is turning right. Some reason I'm just zone. You ever just zone out on the road, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you just zone out.
Yes.
So I'm zoned out. I thought that she was turning left. She was turning right. So I went to go pass her on the right hand shoulder, and she turned right into me
Like a fucking dumbass. She would.
yeah.
Yep.
Cops came and
And
everything.
then-
She still tries to call me to this day to get my parents' number, but I mean, if the cops came, got the insurance figured out, I don't like it's,
And
you know what I'm saying.
The first person she calls is me. Like, my dumbass can fucking do anything.
I didn't want to tell my parents. I was scared.
What did you expect me to do? Give them my insurance that's connected to mom
Everyone
and dad?
was chilling. The lady
Pay it
was
off?
fine. Emma and I are fine.
We were good.
Just like to
we're
joke
good.
about it.
Unfortunately,
to this day.
they are okay.
Gotcha. Oh, Jesus. All right. I do want to say, trying to be as most professional as possible.
Yeah.
So try to limit the amount of looking at the camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did kind of see myself.
Oh,
looking
bro,
at the
I've
camera
been
a
staring
little
at the
bit.
camera the whole time.
You're good. So just try to limit the amount of times you look at the camera.
So we're looking at each other.
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to look
Exactly.
straight at you.
You're just
Yep,
gonna
I'm
look
gonna
at me the whole
stare
time.
at you.
And try not to self-snitch on yourself. The point is to not incriminate yourself. So if, for example, a future employer, which isn't going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But say a future employer were to listen to this and they said,
no
all right.
college for you.
Well, no, and it's not even that big of a deal. It's whatever. But there are some really stupid examples and you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't want to make yourself look bad at
True.
the same time. You know what I mean?
Yo, today I had to have fucking college orientation. That was the biggest fucking bullshit I've ever been to in my life. I sat on the computer for 7 hours for them to go around and have us tell fun facts about each
I
other.
brought you Chick-fil-A though. I know that was clutch.
Yeah, no, it was buzzing. It was buzzing.
Fun facts about each other.
Yes. And they were like, and then we had to do show and tell and show something in our room that meant something to us.
Wait, what'd you show? What'd you show?
I showed my Diet Coke.
Bro.
And I said,
Bro,
I
go
said,
on.
this means a lot to me because it's my favorite drink. And as you can see, it's empty because I drank it.
My bev,
did
my
not.
top one bev is definitely water. And I know it's very controversial that I say water over water,
I
but
was going to say something, but I'll let you speak.
it's definitely top one bev. Hold up, wait, what were you about to say?
When you were talking about your friend Kale, what's his last name?
Moyer.
More.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of another kid, but regardless, it doesn't
Hold up,
matter.
I gotta hit you with a question.
Hit me with the question.
What's the greatest like live sporting event you've ever been to? Because I want to know.
Okay, so
I know it's about to be something at MSG.
No.
Really?
I was at the Patriots-Ravens game when they came back by 14 points twice. And that was when Julian Edelman threw the pass to Amendola down the sideline.
I know that shit was crazy.
It was insane.
Fuck.
I was also at the game that the Deflategate game happened.
Really?
Yes, I was at that game too, where they absolutely blew out the Colts.
Oh, bro.
The craziest.
That was such a scandal.
I know.
You already know what I'm about to say. Though.
The craziest game I've ever been to was my brother's basketball game at the Polytech Gymnasium because my parents don't bring me the games.
You don't like sports.
Okay, maybe I would like sports if they brought me the games.
You already know my craziest one.
No,
Super Bowl 52, where the Eagles defeated the Patriots. Let's go.
Okay.
Nick Foles.
I'm not gonna talk about
Nick
it.
Foles.
All
Crazy.
good. So this has been for the most part, back and forth between you and I.
Yeah, it has been because he keeps on stealing the fucking spotlight.
My fault.
I'll
It's
start-
fine. There's just a lot of chatter.
Yeah, there's a lot of old
No, I'll
chat.
start talking. Megan goes up to close and I'm like, "What's your favorite musician? What's the best basketball game you've
Best
ever
album.
been to?"
Best album right now. Name it.
All right. So what would you two gals like to chat about?
See, now that you put us on the spotlight,
it's hard to come up with a conversation.
Hold up. I got a question for you now.
All right.
What's your most favorite album of all time?
So much fun.
All time?
Yes.
No
What's
way.
so much fun?
Young Thug.
It's Young Thug. It came out.
Oh my gosh, is that the
2019.
song
Yeah,
with
2
"Bad,
summers
Bad,
ago.
Bad" on it?
Yeah, it was
Lots of bad memories with
Bro.
that song.
Mine
You were
is
talking about it. You were talking about it in the car.
Mine's got to be either The Perfect Love Tape or 1017 vs. the World. And I know that's controversial with you because you don't like 1017 vs. the World, but to me that was prime Uzi, and that's my favorite Uzi. It was great. Yeah.
What do you think is Uzi's worst album? Because honestly, I think it's Lil Uzi Vert versus the World.
I think it's
Really?
I think the worst album's the latest one.
Really?
Me too. Me too.
It's
The latest
what?
one.
Wait, Pluto X Baby Pluto?
I guess so.
Are you
I
talking
don't know
about?
what's
Are you
going
talking
on.
about EA or
The one where he's on like the moons and stuff.
Wow,
Like
Eternal
the-
Takes his worst album?
I think
think so. I
EA
think
is
so.
easily top 3. Personally, I think that was a masterpiece. But my least favorite, damn, that's a hard question. I'm gonna have to give it to the original Love Is Rage. Maybe I don't. Uzi vs. the World is just not the worst, and I don't think any of them are bad. But if I had to choose one that I don't listen to as much as the others, it's definitely the original Love Is Rage for sure.
So I was just talking about this yesterday, or maybe it was it was last night. I was talking about which songs on every single Uzi album were skips, and
No skips.
Really.
Well, which ones are skips for you?
Okay, so for Love Is Rage, I had Safe House as a skip, and I
You're
had
crazy.
swear to God, yeah,
You're crazy.
and I had Belly as a skip.
Belly?
Yes,
Off
Never.
of the
I've
Beast
never
of
heard
Belly.
those songs in my
I
life.
do like
The
that
fuck
song.
is a belly?
Never heard that song before.
God, it is spread like the deli. That song is fire though. So it's
I was at a skip, bro. I know, bro. Come on, bro. Bro said it's a skip, then said it's fire. Makeup. What's your favorite unreleased Uzi song?
Is Buy It considered unreleased?
Yeah,
I would say Buy It.
because I mean it's not on like Apple Music.
Yeah, I would say that would have to be my favorite Uzi, unreleased Uzi song.
I mean I don't know if you would count Grow Up as unreleased
That's
because it did kind of drop for a little bit, but I also like I Know Why You Mad.
My favorite Uzi song is Slayer with 3 R's.
Yuck.
She's in love with a
I mean,
I'm gonna
don't
look
get
for
me
my
wrong,
favorite
it's a
song.
banger, but
I'm gonna actually look.
It's a banger.
not top 20.
I think-
not top 50.
No, I would agree with you. That's not top 50 for
not
me.
top
With a
50, bro.
Rage.
What else are you skipping?
I'm skipping. I would have to look, but off the top of my head, the skips on Eternal Take are Secure the Bag and P2.
I could understand P2 because it sounds a lot like EXO Tour Life, but I really do like Secure the Bag.
Really?
I really do like
I
it.
don't know. And it depends on the day whether or not.
It's actually one of my favorites. If I'm
Seriously.
Yes.
Depends on the day whether or not I would skip Pop. But Pop is fire. Bow, 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 bow.
I think it was crazy.
I'm gonna check what Lil Uzi versus the World is. Money Mitch. Money Mitch is a skip.
No,
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say that's a banger because I love Money Mitch.
Really?
The intro, the little piano.
Okay, see that's fire, but I just don't really enjoy the song itself. I would say, I would say that.
What else are you skipping?
I like Original Uzi as well a lot.
Original Uzi.
4 of Us.
Yeah.
But I would say that that's on the weaker side of the Perfect Love tape, personally. All right.
I think my favorite song is 7 a.m.
That's a really
I
good
love that song, bro.
That's what put me on to Uzi, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Uzi.
What? I'm
Not again. Uzi, wake your
Not
ass up.
again.
7 a.m. put you on to Uzi?
Yes.
I feel like I got put on to Uzi on the Perfect Love tape, and I think it was honestly Money Mitch or like something like that.
Really?
I don't know. It was no. You know what? Hold up. No, it was Rhonda.
Oh,
Winners.
yeah, I didn't like that
Winners.
song at first, but I love that song now.
It's a gang is you winner you out.
Yes.
I got dumb. Bro, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I don't know that song.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
me neither.
it's definitely more of like a underground.
Yeah. I
Uzi.
would say it's on the.
Honest, yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
I mean,
so
I kind of
disrespectful.
listen.
Yeah, I just he's the king.
I kind of listen.
No, you're good. We're just
I
listening.
kind of listen to the mainstream songs. I'm not a huge Uzi fan, if I'm being honest.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You don't
that's how
have
I
to
am
be.
too.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
Hold up, I gotta hit you with another question
Vaughn
though.
top
Now,
one.
now that we're
Vaughn
on here,
top-
now that we're on
Wait,
here.
no, Dirk.
That's good.
If you had to pick a GOAT, would you pick Michael Jordan? Or would you pick LeBron James?
See, I haven't watched enough basketball to make this decision, but I would have to say LeBron because that's who I've actually seen play.
Yeah.
I've never truly seen Michael Jordan play in person, so I don't know his greatness.
Yeah.
But I've seen LeBron and I've seen his greatness, so I would have to give it to LeBron.
I'm going to go with Michael Jordan because his shoes.
I just want to say I feel like Megan is personally attacking us with questions she knows we cannot answer.
It's just like I know. It's just like interesting. Just like stuff.
It's
I
really
thought
not
about.
that
I don't know.
interesting to me.
just-
I think
just
it's
thought it was-
interesting because it's a back and forth between her. You guys can join.
Yeah, you
We're
guys
trying
can
to join, but
don't
she
know what
keeps
we're
on
talking
talking
about.
over
All
us.
right, so
We'll be like, oh yeah,
I'm
I really
gonna
like.
hit you
She'll be
with
like, oh my god, this song by Uzi, and I'm like, all right. Yeah.
it was good.
All right. Whole Lot of Red. Favorite song.
Oh,
hit me.
that,
Hit me.
That album ass.
Go to the moon.
I like the song Whole
Go
Lot
to the
Choppers.
moon. Go to the moon.
A lot of choppers on. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Kanye's in that one, isn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. I
saw-
like Place. You know the little pause in the beginning.
Yeah.
It fucked me up when I first listened to it. I was like, is my phone broken? Like,
I thought my phone turned off or
Yeah,
something
me
when that song
too.
first came on.
no, Place is
I
I really
do
like.
not like Whole Lot Red, but I do like Bia.
Bia.
Yeah.
That's not that dropped
That's
before Whole
isn't
Lot
that
of Red.
Mario Judah.
I know.
Yeah, Mario Judah leaked it.
Isn't that part of Whole Lot Red?
No, that's
No,
Mario
okay,
Judah. That's two different
Mario
artists.
Judah like
You guys keep on
Put it
bringing
out
up things that
before
I
the
don't
album.
understand.
No, Bia was completely Mario Judah. That was not Playboy Cardi at all.
I thought.
No, I promise you.
Really?
Yes, I promise you on my life.
Mario Judah is a scary looking dude.
He is terrifying.
He is.
He got
He
all
really
that
is.
money and then he got the tattoo under his eye.
Yeah, he's
I don't
just.
know how I feel about that.
That's
I don't know
kinda
how
hot.
I feel about it
Really?
either. Honestly,
I think it's hot. I probably licked the tattoo.
Oh,
All right.
I'm just kidding. I
All
wouldn't
right.
do that, guys.
No, you would. You would.
How would you know?
So
I
like,
don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to respond
so
to
do you
that.
like
why
also
we're not allowed
like
to
the
speak.
Bucks as
We
well
don't
as the
talk.
Patriots? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So, I mean, I'm definitely a Patriots fan till I die, but there's no way I'm not going to be a Bucks fan.
Yeah, because Tom Brady.
Of course. Plus
Oh my
Gronk.
God, my grandma loves the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, Tom Brady. She wants to marry him.
He's
So
on.
Yo, should we tell them the story about your grandma when we snuck in?
Bro, I don't know.
Actually, no, that's gonna make us look like
We're
shitty
gonna
people.
look like terrible people. Yeah.
Yeah. Try not to
Yeah,
self-incriminate.
Just don't do that.
no, yeah, we would really.
I feel like that's maybe how I'm gonna be with the Colts,
Oh, okay.
somewhat.
With Carson Wentz.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Heartbreaking.
I hear you.
Heartbreaking.
All right, so I have a question.
What's
for
the
y'all,
question?
Okay. So when you guys, right? You guys tend, as what I've seen from social media. You guys like to have a lot of fun. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like to have a lot of fun.
I try once in a
Do
while.
y'all have a standout memory of something that's happened?
Megan's
something
birthday.
that's done?
No,
Megan's
I just
birthday.
have too much fun. Oh,
yeah, my birthday.
We're not about to bring up Megan's birthday.
My
No, but
birthday.
that's definitely
That was a fun one.
It's a standout moment.
Halloween.
we all
Halloween
had-
was fun.
We all had a lot of fun.
Okay.
And you
We like to
know,
have
when
fun.
you have a lot of fun, you know what happens. What were you even doing?
Bro, I was crying. I was crying, to be honest.
Nah, that was a Friendsgiving. That was Friendsgiving.
Nah,
No,
bro,
I
was-
remember on Friendsgiving, Emma was crying over this boy.
3
For
hours
3
straight.
hours straight.
3
I'm
hours.
not even gonna lie.
No, I'm not talking about like
No
she was like
exaggeration. 3
wailing
hours.
crying.
Okay.
And literally she threw tissues all over my floor. And I remember
I was having fun.
No, you weren't.
No,
I
it wasn't fun.
I wasn't having fun cleaning up your snotty
Ain't nobody
tissues.
was having fun, bro.
Yeah, bro. I apologize for that night. I put that one out of my books. I got that.
chilling,
I got that night
It's
out of
still in my
head.
books, bro. I ain't forget.
All right, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That was a bad night.
It's all right. I
Bad
accept
night.
your apologies. But yeah, so she was crying over this boy, and then she FaceTimed him.
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
I didn't. I
ain't
forgot
know
about
about
that
that.
part.
That's when it gets bad.
Oh, it
Yeah.
all went bad. It went down. It went down.
Just gotta
It was-
put your phone away.
You thought it
I
was bad
know.
at
Enjoy the
first. You
moment,
thought it
you know
was
what I'm
bad at
saying?
first. Went down. Woke up. Eyes were swollen.
Really?
Yeah. It was a bad night.
Really? I
It was
didn't
bad
even know
night.
that.
Yeah, bro. Bad night.
I actually have a lot of good memories from senior week
Really?
that I could tell you about. Okay, so
Senior week was eventful for me
Yeah.
too.
so
It was. Me too.
I mean, senior week. It was. Did you go down at all, Dewey, Ocean City, or you stay up here?
I was in Dewey, but not for senior
you should have
week.
linked us. It was fun.
I think I saw you guys.
Oh my god, wait, I did see
Yeah.
you.
I
Did
saw you
Polly
guys
have
that
a
one night.
senior week house?
No,
or-
we never did. The Poly people aren't as close together as you might think we are.
Really?
No.
Really? I thought like the whole like field hockey
See,
girls and then like you guys were all friends.
I heard that because
Not really.
my friend
Really?
at Pizza King my
Yeah.
Who's your friend at Pizza King that goes to Poly?
Emma.
Oh.
She I asked her. She was telling me the same thing. She said it's very cliquey
Yeah, it is.
and like
Yes, I can see that too.
everybody's not like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's-
I was surprised to hear that.
I
Honestly.
don't. It's not that any of us hate each other or hated each other. It's just we're not really
You're not
close together. It's for the most part we're friends with the people that, at least for me, who I came in with,
Exactly.
and then for my shop, the people that were in my shop, which was broadcast media, and then it was just a lot of the shops are friends with each other, and
Yeah.
then those people become friends, branch out maybe a little bit, but not the entire class
Yeah.
I
itself.
mean
is
that
really
makes
close.
sense because it's like the shops, like it's like you're broken into
You're
like
with them
factions.
like, all the
Yes.
time.
I mean,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in different sections. You don't see people from the other classes as much.
For,
That makes sense now that I think about it.
for my senior week, we personally, like, I didn't go with anybody from my school because I went in my school junior year, so I didn't make many friends, but I wasn't really worried about making friends. So I went with, like, my 3 other close friends. Bro.
Keep fucking up.
No, you keep going.
And so I went with, like, my 3 closest friends, and then we had a really good time. So you should have just did that. It was fun. Like, your whole guy friend group. I'm not really sure if that's a thing anymore, but, like,
We are still friends.
yeah.
We're not as close together as we were.
Yeah, because I remember I used to hang out with you guys a lot, but then
That's the thing about growing up, bro. It's sad.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
just
does
go your
suck.
separate ways, fall off. Nothing you
know.
can do about it, though. Everybody just grows up.
And everyone's got their own friend group now that they're closer with, which I mean, I have to respect. I'm not mad about it
Yeah.
at all.
It's
Yeah.
just a part of life. And, like, people get in relationships and, like, some of your friends just get
Yeah,
in the
you just
wrong
kinda
things
drift
you don't
off.
want to be involved with. So
Yeah.
it's just, like, you making that decision.
that one was a little personal.
You know, it
Personal,
was
bro, huh?
personal. It's
Tell 'em,
personal.
bro.
It's personal.
I mean, it's personal, but I think I enjoy personal. Like,
Yeah.
personal talks on this conversation.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
we're
like-
going
Podcast.
personal. Let me.
Oh.
We could talk personal.
Really? 'Cause-
Yeah, but just try not to.
No
Say any
self-sabotage.
names.
Don't say any names. Don't incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate another person.
Can I say this one boy, which whom not be named?
Sure.
Okay.
Don't talk bad about a person and
Or
not,
that it's don't talk about it if it's obviously them either.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, if I'm gonna talk about a person, I'm not gonna talk bad about a person if they don't have a means to defend themselves. So
Yeah.
if they're not here to defend themselves, I'm not gonna talk about them.
So I'll just talk bad about Emma.
Yeah, go right ahead.
This
Okay.
fucking bitch. What did she even do recently?
What have you done?
Waiting. What have I
I've
done?
been with
What have I
Emma the
done?
past 7 days straight.
7 days
8
straight.
days straight.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get tired of each other yet?
No.
It's weird. It's like I get tired of some people, but I'll just text Emma. I'll be like, "Wanna hang?" Or she'll text me.
I've never gotten tired of neither of them. Not once.
Really? Yeah, it's crazy.
I get kind of tired of everyone sometimes. I mean,
I
just
not
need
like
some alone time.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
I
not,
need
like,
time in my room.
attacking you personally, but sometimes I will literally like lock Megan out of my room.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I need
not
alone
really.
time.
I'm never
sometimes.
home. You don't
And,
lock
like,
me out of your.
Recently,
Did
as
that when I
I
was like 12.
as I've like grown up more, I've realized how much I like being alone more. Does that make sense? Like, I like just sitting in my room alone, going out to eat alone.
It's
like,
the growth of
driving around
independence. Oh, going out to eat alone is.
It's so great.
Yeah, it's good. It's
'Cause
it's fun.
When you're eating, you don't
Yeah.
feel the need to like entertain a person. It's just like I usually just plug in my AirPods, like edit photos or like go on TikTok or something while I'm eating.
Where do you go out to eat and do this?
I mean, like I used to go places after school. Like there was a pizza shop near my school or like arenas near my school. I went to the Mexican restaurant by myself once, but it's just like people will look at you like you're crazy. But
See, I think that listening to that sounds pretty crazy, but actually doing it sounds kind of fun.
yeah, because you don't like,
Yeah.
like you know when you're eating and like you guys will talk before you start eating, but then once you start eating, you don't really talk that much. So what's the point of like feeling the need to entertain someone across from you when you're not even talking that much?
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I just go out by myself because just do what I eat. Like, whatever I'm in the mood for. It's not like, oh, like you want to go get Mexican food. It's like, oh, I'm going to go get Mexican food. And
We
like, you know,
should
just
go get
chill.
Mexican food after this.
Yeah,
we can
Texas
get Mexican
fajitas would
food.
sound so smack.
Brandon,
Hold
you
up.
want to get Mexican with us after this?
Are you serious? Wait, hold up. Let me hit you with another question.
What's good?
Favorite cuisine, like American, Italian, Mexican. Mine's definitely Mexican, not even close.
I don't know, bro.
Mexican or
Italian.
Italian? Mexican or Italian?
Italian is really like
All right. This is the question. Are we considering pizza Italian or is that American?
Yes, no, keep it Italian.
No, that's
No,
definitely American.
I think American.
I think
If you-
Italian.
I heard.
think
I've never
Italian.
been to Italy before, but I heard if you go to Italy, pizza is not.
It's not the
I
same.
think it's
You're
just
more
like
right.
it's like American cuisine. I
It's
feel
definitely been Americanized.
like it's
I would have
like
to go with
mac and
American then.
cheese.
I got to go with American then,
Really?
yes.
Well,
Burgers, chicken,
okay,
pizza. I
okay.
have to.
favorite
We
fast
have
food
to-
burger. What is it? What is it?
Five Guys.
Yes. Emma and I had Five Guys the other.
Wait,
guys,
we
gotta go
have to
cheese.
count out American cuisine though because we're just all
That's not
so.
fair.
I'm talking about like cultural cuisine.
Shake Shack's good too, though.
Like mine would probably be either Korean food or Italian food because I just grew up eating Korean food.
Isn't most of the Korean food not really Korean though? Isn't it technically America's version of it? Or is
Well, my grandma's from Korea, so
Oh,
she
okay.
makes the
Yeah.
food for us.
gotcha.
But like, if I go to like a Korean restaurant, it's not like her
Yeah.
food. It's like Americanized.
Mine's definitely Mexican. It's the freshest food. It's so good.
It's probably out of a box.
No, Mexican.
Bro, you know them
What?
chips be sitting there for like.
I'm not talking about
8
the. I'm not
hours.
talking about the chips. I'm talking about like the vegetables.
I'm
like,
talking about the chips.
the chicken
And salsa?
everything.
That
The
has to be in the fridge.
fresh guacamole.
Guacamole. I
Nothing's
could
beating
eat
fresh
guacamole every
You
day.
no dipping sauce.
You don't
Bro,
even
no.
put fucking sauce on your chips. Emma's the one bitch when she gets the chips and she dips it, and then like if there's a chunk on it, she like knocks it and then eats it.
No, my dad makes
do
the
the
best
same.
guacamole ever.
Really?
He'll put like the
Really?
chips in the fryer. Yeah, bro. My grandma taught him.
Why has he
Yeah,
never
your
made
grandma's
us-
Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he'll put he'll put like tortilla like things in like the air like the fry or something. Make chips homemade. Get the guacamole.
Okay.
It's so good. I just had to say that.
Oh my gosh, your grandma's so funny.
I know she's amazing.
Yeah, like I just like Mexican food is just like a big thing, and like Chipotle is like my favorite fast food restaurant.
Oh, that's debatable, bro.
Really?
Chipotle's
Really?
giving food poisoning right now. Did you know about that?
And I will still get it.
Your stomach about to be torn up, shawty. Have fun. My favorite place is Chick-fil-A, and they can never give me food poisoning.
I know that's your favorite place too.
It is. Well, next to Five
Do you
Guys.
you don't work there anymore?
No, I don't.
Five
That,
Guys. I saw that on
Oh
your
my
private
God.
story.
I worked
did.
at Chick-fil-A when I was 15 years old.
I remember that.
Worst job I've ever had
So
in my life.
tell
It's
me
horrible.
about it. Did you not like it, or
It's
what's
horrible.
the reason for quitting? Is because you came here, or what?
The reason for quitting was honestly, I don't think we were paid enough for the
For what
amount of
you
stuff that we
did.
were doing.
Yeah.
No,
Yo,
they
stand out in the rain.
Yeah.
they
freezing
never
cold.
So
let
polite,
you.
too.
They
Yeah.
never let you take a break. Like if you're not doing anything, I remember they'd be like, "You need to restock. You need to make lemonades," and I'd be like, "The fuck, bitch! I'm 15 years old. You go make your goddamn lemonades. You're like 27 years old. This is your salary. I'm just doing this part-time so I could buy like some clothes. Like, I don't need to go make lemonades. I don't care this much.
Bro, I'm just trying to get a pair of shoes. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
No, my problem was because Anthony works right across the street at Dunkin' Donuts, and he gets paid $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
For probably less
That's
work.
crazy.
Yeah. So it was just frustrating for me.
I saw
enjoyed
that
the job.
sign, 15 an hour. And
McDonald's pays more too. They pay like 15, 13, 15, I think.
Yeah.
Taco Bell was doing like $17 down at the beach.
Down at the beach.
Yeah.
Emma and I saw it. Taco Bell, $17 an hour.
God.
That's
I
crazy.
remember when I worked at Chick-fil-A, I was like the lady outside that took the cash. I worked at the Milford one. But I remember one time it started downpouring and there was wind. And they took my umbrella away for wind precautions. And I was like, okay, so can I go inside? And they're like, no, you have to stand out here. Not one single bitch went through that goddamn drive-thru. And they're making me sit out here in the pouring rain. And that was the day, like the day after that, I was like, I'm done.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, I definitely like the grilled sandwich better than the fried one.
Tripping.
Really?
Yeah.
Spicy or regular? Just spicy? Yup, spicy.
She's
Okay,
right.
I don't like spicy food, so
I have to be in a certain mood.
I
Like
can't.
if I'm like, all right, skinny queen today. Like, all right, we gonna be healthy today. Then I get the grilled sandwich, Diet Coke. But if I'm like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of me because this food's about to be busting. So then I get the fried sandwich with the high C. So it all depends on how insecure I'm feeling that day.
Fair enough.
I mean, I definitely just like the grilled
Am
one.
I wrong?
No, bro, not at all. I'll get if I'm feeling like I want to be skinny, grilled Cool Wrap.
Yes.
Really?
Speaking of
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna get deep into that.
Yeah, speak to me, because I want to
get deep into that.
Into what?
Today's society and body image.
Ooh.
I want to get into that.
Okay. This
Because
is what I'm
I
here
think
for.
people prioritize being skinny way too fucking much.
Yes, I do.
And it doesn't mean anything in the long run. It doesn't mean
It
anything.
means I'm hot.
It doesn't determine success.
Okay.
It doesn't make you smarter.
Okay.
It doesn't make you a harder worker.
Okay.
Like I just think it's pointless. I think it's something that society today prioritizes that means absolutely nothing.
All right, bro.
It makes no contributions to society.
I want to hear you talk first.
I agree, but also you have to think about the fact, like, not to sound like a bitch, but pretty privilege is a thing.
Yup.
Like, and it's like, it's wrong that it's a thing, but that's how society is run. Like, you'll put someone more attractive than another girl on the street, and like more guys would be drawn to that girl than the other girl. And it's sad because that girl could have like horrible morals, be a horrible person, while the girl that's less attractive could be like better personality. Like,
That's just on the street though. Like what about professionally?
but I'm just saying, like,
Like professionally, it doesn't.
but people are just more drawn to attractive people.
I am with Kylie on this one.
Like, it's just like,
That's just society.
it matters so much in society now, and it's sad that we like prioritize that, but that's just how it is. That's why everybody prioritizes being skinny, because people see skinny as beautiful.
Yep.
Which I
Yep,
don't
yep,
agree with.
yep.
I don't agree you have to be skinny to be beautiful, but that's how people see it in their eyes.
You
Agreed.
just spit some fucking facts.
I know.
I'm serious. No, I'm impressed.
But it like
That was,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
good.
good.
agree.
That was
I-
really good. No,
I
I'm
agree with
serious.
that take 100%. But like it's just like it depends from like it's to just like what extent. Like yeah, like that matters if you're gonna like do something that matters with like appearance. But like say you wanna, I don't know, like be like an astronaut or something. Or like
See,
you
that-
want to go
that
in
doesn't
the
matter.
like you want to go in the military or something like, or like you want to be like, I don't know, just be
Yeah,
a better
but
person.
It also applies to people in everyday life. It's not just career paths and everything. Like, you could go to the bar, no money. Both girls go to the bar, no money, and guess who's going to get a drink bought for them? The pretty girl
The pretty
over
one. Yep.
the ugly girl.
I mean,
It's just not fair.
I don't think that really always goes hand in hand with weight.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying that goes hand in hand with weight. Like, there's girls that are bigger than other girls that are still beautiful. But the thing is, people in society, that's the beauty standard. Either that or hourglass figure. And most girls cannot achieve that beauty
I don't
standard.
really know if that's the beauty standard because a lot of people are like, yeah, you got to be skinny, but then you meet a lot of people who are like J. Cole said, like, normal girls with like normal bodies, normal jobs are still winning. And I think a lot of people think like that, but I just think the other side is more like publicized, I guess. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's like a set beauty standard that's been going on for years, and like people's minds just aren't changing with it. Like, because you look at the TV and you see celebrities. They're all skinny, pretty, blonde. And then you look at girls around us and they all try and achieve that look, thinking it will make them feel better about themselves, when really they just become more insecure.
I think we're talking about different things right now.
We're talking.
No, we are, because I'm talking about from like a different standpoint. Like, I think you're just talking about like
okay.
overall.
What does the long run mean?
The long run means like it's just like the long run happiness. Happiness is always the goal. It's just happiness and success, really.
Okay.
And I just don't think that really matters.
I feel like you need to be happy with yourself before you can be happy anywhere else.
Yes, and being happy with yourself is not always trying to be someone that you're not, that you know you're not.
Okay. Because my opinion in on it is, I think that you have to be at a healthy weight.
I agree with that too. I like, not to be a bitch, but I do not promote obesity.
I don't know.
Like, people will be like,
no, that's fine. No,
I'm sorry. Like,
nah,
people are like body positivity. And I think you should be happy with the person that you are, but you need to be healthy.
Gotta be healthy.
Yeah, I agree.
Gotta be healthy.
And to be happy, you need to be healthy.
Yep.
I would agree with that.
I just feel like most obese people are just like straight, they just eat, you know what I'm saying? That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Bro.
So
not to assume.
No, you're fine. And the problem is with promoting obesity, in my eyes, and I'm trying not to get canceled here, but if we promote obesity as a society and people find it okay to be abnormally obese to the point where it's extremely unhealthy and you can die early from it.
Yeah.
I think that when you're at that point in your life, you're probably looking for any excuse to continue living your life that way. And if we have the promotion of that as a society, then people are going to use that as an excuse to believe that is okay to live your life like that. Which I don't think it is okay to live your life like that. I think
you just need to live like a healthy, balanced lifestyle.
I agree.
Like, because everybody has fat on them. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I do, you do. But it gets to a certain extent where it becomes, like, unhealthy. Like, you could have a heart attack and, like, all these other health problems that, like, just aren't worth it.
I agree.
It's kind of like, also going hand in hand with that, it's kind of like drugs nowadays. I feel like it's very, like, fantasized about.
Yes.
Oh, 1,000%.
It's very promoted.
Because
and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all.
Some of it's blamed on music, of course, and like, you know, movies, and I just think that's another thing. It's just like sad. Like, part of the thing growing up from personal experience is really seeing your friends turn to that shit. Is it on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I was checking which ones was mine. My bad.
Tell them.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Oh, no.
Seeing your friends turn to that shit and just hanging out with people that are like that, and they're just like, oh, like, you should try it, like, it's amazing. It's just like, there's no motivation. Like, I have goals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pointless.
I also believe the problem with drugs and alcohol nowadays is people use them as a coping mechanism.
Of course.
Instead of, like, trying to, like, rebuild themselves and make themselves happy, they rely on drugs and alcohol to make them happy.
Yep.
But it's, like, a temporary feeling.
Yeah,
and once
in the
that
long
feeling
run, it's just going to, like, run you out.
It makes you worse because the come down just makes you
once that
more
feeling
more
wears
depressed.
off, the thoughts come back, and then they're like, I have to do it again.
And then you keep doing it, and then you die. So,
yep.
Well, I think you're just digging your own grave.
I agree.
At that point. It's
okay.
As soon as you pop a pill, as soon as you do something, you're digging your own grave.
I don't believe that in certain drugs. Like, I believe weed is not.
No. Yeah.
Well, yeah, one.
Well, weed. Yeah, I mean, weed obviously has its negatives.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it's not nearly as, I guess, dangerous or harmful as other drugs might be.
Like cocaine and like
heroin,
meth,
pills.
No,
naming drugs, bro. I'm naming drugs.
Right. She's right.
Ketamine.
Jesus Christ.
That
ketamine. I saw that there's
on this ketamine.
There was literally
turned into a fiend. Hey.
There's a therapy, and it's called ketamine therapy. I was watching a video on a dude who did it,
Yeah.
Don't ask why. I was just on YouTube.
Interesting topic.
You just
He's
be bored,
he's
bro. You just be
wow,
bored.
cool.
It's all right.
No, I
be
just
watching
watch
some
YouTube.
I
just
watch
watch
some
YouTube
whack
videos.
shit.
Yeah, so the dude was talking about how ketamine opens some portal up in your mind. I'm not promoting it, by the way.
This is not
Open
a
so-
ketamine
this is
promotion.
not- no, he was just talking about how when he took this ketamine, it was a way of opening your mind to talk. It completely gets rid of your ego. So he did it, and he had this therapy session and took it, talked about it, like talked about all of his problems, and it
Yeah.
truly opened up who he was without this sort of ego, and talked about literally everything. And that was a good way, because he was so down bad in his life that he needed to do that as a way of therapy and not a way of just doing it to get high.
he threw away his ego and like everything and just like talked to like an actual person instead of being like full of himself.
Well, every single person has an ego. You have an ego, you have an ego.
Oh,
you have
yeah,
an ego.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I
wait,
got high
I'm
ego.
very interested in this.
Yeah,
So
me
what
too.
was he saying? Like how was it like living without an ego? Because I feel like that's a big thing in everybody's life that we don't really think about. That just
It
makes
stops
us
you from
us.
doing so much stuff.
Well, it was literally just a therapy session without
Yeah.
talking about, or without having that ego to stop you from saying certain things.
Was it very? It was like how?
I mean, it was
Like,
I don't
like,
know
how
the
was
details.
it?
I don't
Like-
know the details of this therapy session.
Oh, you do? I thought you watched it.
No, no. I didn't watch the therapy session itself.
No, Megan's definitely gonna go home and search this
And
shit up
watch
on
it up.
YouTube. when she
100%.
gets home.
What's it called, bro?
Ketamine therapy.
His name's Theo Vaughn, and he's a
Fly-ass
podcaster.
name.
Fun.
He's a podcaster, and he was just talking about how he was really down bad in his life, and he had to do some sort of ketamine therapy as a way of getting rid of his ego and talking about it. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So is
I'm gonna
ketamine
definitely have to
therapy
check
like a
that
real
out.
thing? Like,
Yeah.
do people do ketamine and then go to therapy to like?
Yeah. Well, you do it at the therapy session. I don't know
Yeah.
how long ketamine
What?
lasts for. Yeah.
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 I don't really know anything
don't
about
know.
ketamine.
I know that there's also this thing called K-holes that you get. And apparently if you take ketamine, you can see holes. And there's holes that come in your in your eyes.
Really?
That's disgusting.
What?
Yeah. So, for example, I could be looking straight ahead and there's going to be a black hole just
That's crazy. That
I don't
that's
fuck
like
with
some real life glitch shit.
Yes,
That is
exactly.
crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
Don't do drugs. Please don't.
Don't do ketamine.
Oh, fuck
Don't
that.
worry,
Fuck
I
that.
won't.
Fuck drugs.
Please don't.
You
It's
should.
just, I don't know.
Yo, we should make this podcast like the Trissa Paytas and the other guy podcast.
Frenemies one.
They'll literally,
H2H2.
Trisha Paytas.
yes, they'll literally just talk so much shit about celebrities. It's so funny.
Fine. We can
Who
chat.
we talk?
They don't give a fuck about anybody. They talk
bet
at
they
their own free
do.
will.
Oh, wait, who are you talking about? Are you talking
Trisha?
about Oh, well, they probably don't. But Trisha, problem that I have with Trisha is she has a high ego herself.
Oh, 100%.
So she just talks a lot.
Oh, too much almost.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Someone lately that has gotten canceled that I'm very upset about. I think you can agree. EDP 445. That
Oh,
really hit me hard because I would watch all of his post game videos for a while.
All right, I thought it was
I think he's
sad.
fucking hilarious.
I thought it was sad
fucking
until I
hilarious.
found out what he did. Bro, he was texting a
Wait, what
13-year-old
did he do?
yeah, like
girl.
we
What
know
do
what
you
he
do? What
did.
do
I'm
you
just
do?
saying
What
I'm
do you do?
sad that like
He
it
was-
happened. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I'm sad that he got canceled. He
Oh.
shouldn't have gotten canceled. I'm saying like I'm just sad that
Yeah.
yeah,
What did he
tried-
do?
Like,
he
that,
tried-
he's that he's like that as a person. I
yeah,
He
yeah.
tried to fuck a 13-year-old girl.
agree. Yeah. And he's a
13-year-old, a
30-something-year-old man.
16-year-old, a 15.
It doesn't matter. He's overage
Well, no,
and
I-
she's
I know.
13.
I-
That's
I know. I'm just
gross.
saying
He
he's
could be
a
like 18.
30-year-old.
I mean,
that's
no,
still,
that's not weird. That's not what you're saying though.
Yeah.
No,
We're
yeah,
saying
I
it's
know
not
what you
happening.
mean, but like, ugh.
That man was fucking hilarious.
I know.
He was so funny. He was hilarious.
That's just
His post game,
No, freaking.
especially when the Eagles would lose, bro. It was
I
so
know.
funny. To be like, fuck Carson was just all this bullshit. It was so funny.
cancel culture's been getting everyone lately.
Yo.
Cancel-
Everyone's going
not to
down.
be-
Everyone's
not-
going down.
Cancel culture. All right, let's talk about today's society. You might need to edit this out. I might get a little canceled. Society today is way too fucking sensitive.
They're so soft.
And,
Yup.
Cancel culture. It's just they're canceling somebody for everything. They're canceling, example, political views. You're gonna cancel someone for having different political views.
That's
like
what I'm
what
saying.
happened to having an opinion? What happened to
No.
being open minded?
Opinions. It's literally
Yeah.
an
What
opinion.
happened to being open minded?
They'll cancel someone for having a different view, but then their view is someone like,
Yeah, it's just
if like
you got to keep an open
one
mind.
side cancels the other for having a different view, but the other side doesn't give a fuck. They don't cancel people for having that view.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say, bro. I know what you're saying.
I don't want to like call out the views because I don't really want to
of
like.
course. You don't want to incriminate yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, because I'm talking about like liberals versus conservatives, and I don't want to be like liberals are canceling I don't want to like do that because I don't want everybody coming at me.
And it's just like, I feel like, I don't know, like people, it's just like, people just bash on, like who they, in the election. Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, if you're voting for this person, like, I don't fuck with you, this and that.
So ridiculous.
But it's just bro, like, it's just political
It's an opinion.
views.
It's an opinion.
It doesn't define your character.
Everybody,
like, come on.
Everybody wants to be one and, like, civil, but they're not, like, looking at each other's different views and, like, being like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Like, you have a different view than me. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to hate you for that. I just don't agree.
And also, the thing that keeps, like, the everything going is competition. Competition is the basis of everything, and without competition, you have nothing.
Okay.
Without competition, there's nothing. Really, you need competition.
I agree.
There's no economy. There's just no alternate. There's no choice. It's just one thing.
I can get behind that. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I just personally believe that cancel culture just takes a little far sometimes. Like, someone will do one thing and they're like, you're canceled. And I'm like, there are people out here literally, like, raping and murdering people. They'll cancel one person, but then idolize a serial killer.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, they'll be like, Ted Bundy's so hot. Like, bro, come on.
Richard Ramirez, whatever, the guy that, or no, the stalker, the nighttime
It's
stalker.
Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying he's so fine, but are they forgetting that he raped like a little ass girl and like kidnapped her?
He raped like 30 women.
Yeah, and he like killed people,
them.
and they're saying he's fine. I'm like, what? How does that make sense? But then they're gonna cancel someone for having another opinion.
Brandon, what's your favorite horror movie now that we're talking about it?
Favorite horror movie?
We were getting into that, bro.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah.
That was crazy, but I don't know if it would be my best of all time.
Well, okay. I have that up there because it scared me the most.
It was creepy. It was creepy, definitely.
Okay.
But I don't know, bro.
What's yours?
It was a little weird. I really liked Lights Out.
Lights Out was a good movie.
Lights Out was good.
It scared the hell out of me.
Bro, I slept with the Bible for 3 months. Kylie told me about it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was like, all right, bro, stop being a fucking pussy.
In the light on. I was like 12, I don't know.
I remember you knocked on my door one night, I think. And I was
Thought Diana was coming for me, bro.
And I was like, what the fuck do you want? My favorite movie, personally, is The Ring, but the new remake of it.
Really?
No,
That shit's scary. That shit's scary.
I think the original Ring, actually, the original Ring, now that you say it, might be my favorite horror movie. Because I think that's like one of the creepiest movies that's recently come out, even though it's 2002.
But the only thing is, with the newer version, just the visuals are so much better.
I feel like it's more animated.
I never saw either.
Really?
Yeah.
The Ring is actually on Netflix. You should watch it. It's creepy.
Crazy.
It'll creep you out. It's a little corny, but
creepy.
every horror movie is corny.
And I also really like all of the Conjurings.
I don't think I've watched any of the Conjurings, and I was just about to go watch the third one.
Yeah, but we actually went yesterday, but we weren't old enough. Conjuring, I can get behind it, but I feel like once you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's somebody getting possessed in a house, like. All right, we get it. There's 100 different movies.
I fucked up. Sorry.
I mean,
goddamn.
I mean, my favorite movie all time, next to Snow on the Bluff, of course.
Of course.
Snow on the Bluff, top one. I actually wanted to put it on the screen, but I was like, I don't think that would be appropriate.
Yeah, probably not. All good.
Snow on the Bluff.
I really like
the
bench warmers, Napoleon.
Oh,
Dynamite.
the bench warmers. Yep.
Yeah.
I could also get behind The Hangover.
I never saw The Hangover.
Never watched.
Never good movie. And 21 Jump Street.
Never watched.
Yeah.
Never watched.
Two good movies.
I like 22 Jump Street as well.
I like that one too. They're both so funny. The Hangover's funny too.
I don't really watch movies like that.
Like, bro,
I just
I'm a
don't
movie
watch
person.
TV movies anymore.
I couldn't say
unless
a
there's a
favorite
game
movie.
on.
I couldn't say a favorite horror movie. I'm not really watching horror movies to be honest.
My favorite TV show though, The Office. It's so good. That and Criminal Minds.
Never watched it.
You never watched The Office?
Me neither.
It's overrated.
Get off of the podcast right now. The Office
It's funny at times, but it's very overrated.
No, literally.
It's not that good.
I'll be, having a fun time with my friends in my basement.
She'll put on The Office and laugh at it for 15 minutes straight. And it's literally,
so funny.
It's like, I don't even remember what the thing was, but like there was like a fire or something, and she was laughing at everyone running around.
The fire. No, true Office fans know that the fire escape episode is one of the best episodes.
It's just like
funny. Like the fucking cat comes out of the ceiling. Like who fucking thought of that? That's so funny.
I don't know if you're like when you watch TV show, like you want to plot. I want to plot.
Well,
there's no plot.
No, there is a plot.
It's
when I was
the plot's
younger,
weak. The plot line's weak.
Okay. When I was younger, I didn't really care. That's why I was a big fan of SpongeBob, iCarly,
SpongeBob,
Victorious.
top one TV show ever.
Have you ever met that motherfucker where like, oh, my favorite show used to be SpongeBob, and they'll be like, oh, my mom didn't let me watch SpongeBob. Like, why the fuck didn't your mom
How aren't you
let
allowed to watch
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob? Like,
bitches.
why
Apparently
can't you watch
it killed
SpongeBob?
brain cells.
Probably.
Makes
Yeah, bro.
sense.
To be honest,
Because I'm pretty
I was
fucking
playing
stupid.
the SpongeBob soundtrack in the car yesterday, actually, with
Seriously?
my friends. Yes,
Yeah,
I was. Yep.
you were.
Best day ever. And
It's the best day.
When the sun came out and he smiled at me.
Gary Come Home used to hit too.
Gary
Said
come
it's
home.
gonna
I
be
remember my 8th grade ex-boyfriend. Do you remember when like those like lyrical
oh, bro.
remember when those lyrical prank videos were like a huge thing?
Yes.
Yeah, so my 8th grade ex-boyfriend, I was like, I'm gonna lyrical prank him, okay? Because
Wait, what songs you do?
I'm a cool, trendy preteen. So I'm like, what song am I gonna lyrical prank him with? Gary Come Home, Just an
I
obvious-
do remember that. I do remember you showing me them text messages, and I was just like, what the heck?
And I would literally send it to him, and he wrote the whole song back to me.
Seriously.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm in love.
The love
I would
of
be
your
in
life.
love too if someone sent me that back.
Yeah, well, good thing I wasn't in love.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Them
Yep.
8th grade boyfriends.
The worst.
Yeah,
The
those
worst.
middle school relationships.
The
they're
Middle school
so
was
different.
awesome.
I had a very good time in middle school.
I had a
Amazing
shitty time
at
in
Holy
middle school.
Cross.
I
Yeah,
was
my
like,
middle school experience wasn't that good.
no, I was bullied in middle school. It was horrible.
Why were you bullied?
So I really
'Cause
was.
you a bitch.
I guess that's not an appropriate
Awkward.
question.
I
You said
really-
no.
I really like wasn't like I was kind of awkward. Like I had braces and bangs. Like I wasn't like the coolest
She
person.
was just small.
And I was super tiny, skinny. Like all these girls were like growing up, hitting puberty, and I just was like really tiny. Looked like I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
And I just remember like people would be like, "Oh, Kylie, you're so flat. Like you have such a flat ass." Like,
Bro,
shit like
bro,
that.
in middle school.
Yes, in middle school.
Jesus
And then I
Christ.
remember this girl like made fun of me for my bangs. She was like, "You look like a fucking child." And I remember I got rid of my bangs.
And
after
she was
that.
also like a really good kid.
Yeah, I was
Didn't-
very good.
Yeah.
Didn't curse. Would never curse. I would never smoke. I would never drink. Like do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember in 8th grade when people started like getting into like, like doing sexual things with each other, like drinking, smoking, cursing. I would like steer back from it.
Yep.
And I'd be like, no, I'm good. And I would be like that one girl where they'd be like, Kylie, say fuck, say fuck, say fuck. And I'd be like, no, I can't
That was
say
me in
it.
7th grade.
I can't say it.
I remember in 7th grade, I'd be like, I only text it. I don't say it. I got that weird type of time.
I personally started cursing in like 5th grade.
Seventh
no, bro.
grade for me, 7th grade.
On the
didn't
bus,
st-
on the
I
bus.
didn't even curse freshman
Holy
year.
Cross corrupted me.
I was a bad kid.
I remember in 9th
Really?
grade.
You do not
Loki.
come across to me as a bad kid at all, actually.
I was one of those people that was around the bad people. I think I was
Oh.
always a good kid.
Me too.
But I was
You
just
just
around
surrounded
people.
yourself by the bad
Background.
people. That's what I'm saying.
I think it was like I wanted to be like them because I thought
Yeah.
they were cool.
Exactly.
The
Yup,
popular
yup,
kids.
yup.
I remember middle school popularity was so. I mean, high school like people still like idolize popularity. It's really like, I don't know why people idolize it so much, but middle school
I know.
it was like bad. I remember like if you weren't popular, then you were a fucking loser.
Idolizing popularity is a waste of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Waste
think
of time.
popularity's fake. Like it's not fake, but I feel like people like care
Popularity
about it
means
way
nothing.
too much.
People think being popular is hanging out with like the popular crowd and then you're automatically popular, but it's really just being like nice to people and making a whole bunch of friends.
So why do you think people want to be popular?
I don't know. I guess because people.
Validation.
Name
Of
out.
course.
Yeah, they get the
Validation.
validation. They see the likes on Instagram,
That's
the
what-
followers on Instagram. They want to be like that.
But
But,
that's
honestly,
Sorry, you can keep going. My fault.
being popular is like I wouldn't say I'm popular, but I have a good amount of friends. Like, I've really accumulated a lot of friends over the past 2 years. I don't believe in popularity, but I do believe that people use it as validation for themselves. And also, they see all the popular kids going out doing fun things, and they're like, why can't I do that with my friends? Like, they see them at parties. Like, they're like, I want to get invited to the parties. And just, like, all this shit. And they're like, it's just the popular kids, though. And they see, like, all the guys trying to go for the popular kids and stuff like that.
I don't know. I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I really just think...
I feel like that was more of a middle school term, but
okay,
I feel like people think it. Like, they're like, oh, like, if I was popular, I could go to this party. Like, oh.
Oh, well, yeah.
Shit like that.
When you said, oh, only the popular kids can be around, I've never heard any popular people say that.
What do you mean?
If I've been around people that were quote-unquote popular, for the most part, in my opinion, true popularity is the people that are friendly with the most amount of people know them because they're nice.
Yep.
There's two different types of popularity in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's the bad bitch, bad boy aspect of being popular.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the you're nice, that's why everyone knows you popularity.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's really just human nature. Like, every single person craves validation. There's not one person that doesn't.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's just human nature, really, in and of itself.
But I believe, like, you see, like, most of the popular kids hang out with people that are popular as well. You know what I mean? It's like a clique.
1,000%. Yes.
It's a popularity clique. So I believe that more people see themselves, they want to get into that clique and become friends with, like, the popular clique more than, oh, let me just be nice to, like, people around me and make more friends. Like, do that instead, but they try to just get in with the clique.
It is, I mean, do you know how validation is extremely important to a person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, validation is what feeds someone's ego.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a reason, and I don't mean to bring in cults into this, but I mean, there's a reason why people join cults. Because they don't feel as if other people connect with them. They don't feel comfortable with other people. So they go to these extremes and they believe that they're welcome and they believe that they're comfortable within these groups of people, which is why they go to these, once again, extremes and do crazy shit.
Wait, cults like the demon cults?
Like any cult, really.
Realistically.
Like the ones that, like, go out in the woods?
I mean,
that's the only thing of cults I really know.
No,
like, or we're talking about cliques.
No, like cults. You know, cults where they worship
cults like
one
Heaven's
thing.
Gate.
Yeah, exactly.
Heaven's Gate, for example.
Like they like the practice, like, yeah, okay.
You don't have to
to
practice Satanism. You
No,
can
that's-
practice
I'm
anything
just
you
using that as
want.
I know what
example.
you mean. Like, some of them go out into the woods and, like,
Yeah, bro,
do their
like,
rituals.
that's-
Yeah, that's a cult.
That's the most obviously known types of cults.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
was-
promoted.
Cults are like that. Like, people will call, like, a fandom a cult.
Yeah.
Oh,
realistically,
yeah. Okay, I got you.
Like, things like that.
Group of people.
It's just a group of people that agree on one thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
For the most part.
Yeah.
It's like a central belief.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Did you guys watch any American Horror Story at all?
Yes. I watched the
No,
first
I
season,
do
but you
not.
know what? I got to the second season, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm feeling like the Asylum.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I didn't. Okay, so you know when it, like, trending on TikTok and it was like Murder House? Like, I watched it before that, and I really, really liked Murder House. When I got to the second season, I started watching Shameless. So I was like, you know what? I can't go back to it now, so I just haven't watched it since.
I've never watched Shameless or American Horror Story.
Shameless is very good.
I love Shameless.
Okay.
But for some reason, I, like, stopped watching it and never went back.
Really?
But I, like, watched the first, like, 3 seasons. I really enjoyed it.
I watched the first 4 or 5 seasons of American Horror Story, and then I stopped once it got to the hotel season.
I kind of want to watch that one.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it around. I'm like, it kind of looks good.
Mm-hmm. With Murder House, I mean, everyone, you were talking about how people promote these fucking awful human beings. I mean, Tate was a school shooter.
Oh my god, don't even bring that up.
Yeah, Tate was a school shooter.
She's one of the promoters.
He's
of him.
actually a terrible person, but then I look at him and I'm like, oh my god.
Is American Horror Story,
wait.
is it like every season's like takes place? Because you're saying
It's
like
real.
all these
like,
different...
all the events are real.
No.
Yeah, no, like they base the seasons off like real events.
I'm asking
Yes,
like,
but-
because you guys are saying like Asylum, Murder
It's,
House. Is it like
anthology.
different settings or?
Yes. Every
Okay.
season's a different
Does it have a different plot line as well? Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Different
It's-
characters.
yes.
Well,
Some
Damn, that's
seasons are I guess I think Apocalypse was a combination of 2 of the older seasons. So it's a combination of Murder House and Coven, I think. I'm not sure. But there has been seasons where there's been crossovers.
Oh, I've heard about that a lot, and like how each like kind of season kind of connects.
Yeah. And they all connect, I'm pretty sure. They're all, even though they're the same, it's the same people playing different characters, they all connect within the same universe, I think.
Yeah.
Might be just throwing out random shit.
No, I think I understand what you're saying. Like, I get it.
I've never watched it.
No,
So
I
can't really put any input.
watch any. I don't know. I don't have enough patience. Like I'm a very antsy person. Like I used to watch Grey's Anatomy, basic, but
Oh, I cannot
got
get
to
into
season
that.
16. I don't know how, and then I just got bored, stopped watching it. I don't watch any shows.
That's how I
at
am
the
with
moment.
TV shows too. Like I get
Yeah.
bored.
Mhm.
The
I get
only
bored.
one that doesn't bore me is Criminal Minds. Since they
Criminal
took the
It's like
Minds
office off
different.
Netflix.
It's every episode's like different.
It's
story.
like every episode's
Yeah.
different, but it's just like they're doing the same shit. Like
No,
I
it's
don't
so
know.
interesting. And freaking Derek Morgan is so fine. He can literally lock me in his basement as a hostage and I'd be okay with it.
My
I would
favorite
stay in the
person on
basement.
that show, Hodge.
Yo,
That
Hodge,
boy's all. Bro, you never watched
I don't watch Criminal Minds.
you're crazy. You need to start
I feel
watching
like everybody's watched that. Hodge is just all business.
it. Hodge
Which one's
is-
Hodge?
He's
all
funny.
business.
He's
Wait, is he the tall
one with the
man?
black
All right,
hair.
yeah. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
And
I really fuck with Penelope.
the dude who left in the
Me
beginning.
too. I like her.
The dude who left in the beginning, Gideon.
Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon was cool.
Do you
They
like-
replaced him with Rossi, kind of.
Yeah. Do you like crime or no?
Crime movies are pretty cool.
Do you watch like the TikToks where it's like true crime TikToks and it'll be like part 1, part 2,
Yes,
part 3?
yes.
Bro, I be
yes,
watching
yes.
the fuck out of that shit.
Really?
I'm like, oh my god, then he murdered a 4-year-old girl.
Bro.
And then
You click on the
Come
profile,
back.
go see more.
come back for part 4.
Brandon,
And
do you
then,
watch?
You go on
Like,
the
do you
profile and
have-
watch it.
yeah.
Do you have TikTok?
Yeah. Yeah, I have TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, I post the clips all from these podcasts.
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
you do. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Megan thinks she's edgy because she doesn't have TikTok.
I don't think
Really?
it's edgy. I just don't. I just didn't know if you had it because like I don't.
I do.
have it. I don't think I'm edgy for it. I don't think I'm like superior. It's just
There was
I
a
don't
there was a
have-
long period of time where I deleted it because it was just I would spend so much
Toxic.
time on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would spend like I'd go on my like I'd be on it 2 hours a day and I'd be like 2 hours a day. I could be doing a bunch of other bullshit and it's just all nonsense. It's not. It's just nonsense.
I'm
Most of it.
unfortunately on it about 4 hours a day.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm the bitch on TikTok
See-
that be posting like thirst traps. I'm not finna cap. I'm not proud of it, but I just keep on doing it.
When I had TikTok, I didn't post. It was just like going on it just to see videos.
Why do you post thirst traps then?
I don't know. I'm like,
See, I want to
I'll
I
like-
guess
know
self
why.
confidence
I'll
for
like-
you. I don't know. Like self.
You're good.
I'll be like I'll be like, oh, I look cute right now. So then I'm like, all right, like let me find. And I see a sound on TikTok and a girl like lip singing. I was like, oh, let me try this. And I'm like, damn, I look good. So then I just post it and
Okay. No, yeah. See, I mean, I don't have a
I
problem with
post
that. I
those too,
respect
to
that.
be
Yeah,
honest. Yeah, I
that's what
post
do.
yeah. Check out my TikTok account. Suck this dick.
It's like
actually what it is?
it's like
Yeah.
XCK. This deck.
It wasn't suck this dick at all.
Because suck this dick was taken.
Ah, okay,
So couldn't do that.
fair enough.
Yeah, it was pretty
Fair
disappointing.
enough.
I mean, a lot of people hate on people posting thirst traps and whatnot.
Well,
I mean,
thought
like you do
meant-
you. It doesn't affect
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
really
give
give
a
a
fuck what the
fuck.
haters say because guess what? I'm still cute.
My
all
only
that
problem is the people that are underage, like doing that stuff.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
That
no,
shit
wait.
disturbing as fuck. It's
No,
like, bro,
I don't
like,
post.
It's
I don't,
like, bro, you're in middle school.
I know what you're
or,
talking about. Like, it's not
elementary
like thirst
school.
traps of like your body. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
no.
like you
I
like
don't post
lip
like my
syncing a
titties.
song.
No, I don't
Yeah,
post
like,
like my
just, like, your
titties or my
face.
ass. It's literally just my face, like lip syncing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're of age and you're doing that, I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
You do.
I
you.
am not of age. I'm 17.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Almost.
Yeah.
My point
was
is
18.
just, wow, you know my point.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying. Like when
I agree
underage, like
100%.
13-year-old girls are
13-year-old
posting
girl
like
posting
their
their
titties.
titties. Like, that shit doesn't sit right with me.
And it's
No.
like TikTok promotes that shit.
It's like literally a pedophile's trap.
Yep.
It's just like, bro, like I know you're young, but have some respect for yourself. Like,
yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I know, like they're trying to like going back with the old topic, trying to be like, like, come on.
I'm so excited to get Mexican.
Like, bro.
It's all
like,
I'm thinking about right now. Sorry, go.
Like, bro, go outside and, like, fucking go to the park or
Play
some
kickball on the
Pick some
street.
sticks, kick rocks, do something.
Kick rocks.
Literally, when I was 13 years old, I was not sitting here posting thirds.
I was out with my neighbor playing softball in the front yard. Like,
Yeah.
I was outside.
When I was 13, I was outside. I was riding my bike and shit.
Or I was making the musicallys where it was like, steady
Don't
beat, go
even-
1, 2, 3,
that was in my song. That was
Nah,
the song.
Kylie be like, I'm a whip then dab, pipe it up and
I
stab.
used to make Megan take those dance videos for me, and then I remember one time I jumped over the couch and I was like, I'm a whip then dab, pipe it
Bro,
up.
no, it took me like at least an hour. Cause you're like, bitch, you can't do it. Bitch, you can't whip like me.
Really
Bro,
rock like
over
me.
and over.
Can't sexy walk
I
like
still
me.
play I still hit the Quan every once in a
Oh
while.
yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Whipping Nene, that just doesn't get old
Bro,
in my
I
opinion,
don't know, bro. Whipping Nene's the worst
Whipping
one.
Nene's definitely the worst one, and I'm
Bro,
gonna have to stand
no.
behind Kylie with
The
that
best one is, I'm a whip then dab, pipe it up then stab.
No, whipping Nene is just
Yeah.
simple. Like you think about the first thing that came on with like dancing, whipping Nene.
I think
know,
of hit
but
the
it's so
Quan.
boring.
I think of hit the
I
Quan.
do think Hit the Quan probably is the best sounding.
Hit
It
the
is the
Quan
best
is
one.
kind
Hit
of
the
dance
Quan is
song.
the best one.
Hit the Quan. It just be him.
Play pair of sneaks.
designer belt.
Please watch your step, cause I'm feeling myself. Hit somebody, get the rock. Da, 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 da.
Let somebody get some help.
Pull up on the block. Hit
Hit
the
the
Quan.
Hit the Quan.
Shit just goes hard, honestly.
It does.
Bro, I remember when Megan and I we were having fun one time. I put on Hit the Quan first. Started
Bro, I
hitting the
think
Quan.
we hit the Quan at least once a week.
No, bro. I just
I
think
talked about hitting the Quan on the podcast, bro.
the TikTok dances now do not live up to like Hit the Quan. Like
hell no.
Renegade. No, that's
Hell
not Hit the
no.
Quan.
It's just hit the Quan is like shiesty.
I
No,
just-
the
I just
TikTok
feel
dances are
bad.
too complicated. They do too much.
I know.
I don't know how to renegade.
I don't either.
No,
Never
I've
learned
never
it.
learned. I don't care much to learn. I'm not really a TikTok dancer.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
I was never into the TikTok dances either.
Yeah,
No.
I
Those
did. I
comedy
did
TikTok
one
guys.
They're just
TikTok
like-
once, and then people started saying I dance badly. So I was like,
Oh,
okay.
is that,
You
is that
ever
the
just-
salt and pepper? Was that the
Yes,
salt and
bro.
pepper?
And I was like, all right, sorry guys. I'm just trying to have fun.
You ever just go out in public and see like someone doing a TikTok
Oh,
dance? It's
that
just
is
like,
so
bro,
bad.
it's just like
Worst.
check
It's so
yourself.
bad.
the worst.
It's just like, bro, come on.
I've been at the mall and I saw these girls doing TikToks. Oh God, I felt
It's
so
so
embarrassed.
embarrassing.
They think
It's so
they think it's
embarrassing.
cool
Yeah.
as fuck, but it's just like, bro.
Well,
like,
all right, you do whatever
Like,
you
you do-
want.
you're
but
not
I'm gonna
bound-
judge you.
Yeah.
I know I should. But I'm
Exactly.
gonna judge you.
I'm a
judge
judge.
the fuck out of you.
It just no, like if you're going in the mall and you see like three girls putting their phone up against the floor and just like making a dance in front of everyone, I'm
Bad
just like,
bump.
no.
Yeah, not a good.
Makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
They bold.
It's just like, come on.
Oh my
Like,
god.
why?
You're wearing those Birkenstocks? I was looking for them when we left because I wanted to wear
Bro,
them.
they're mine.
I know, but I wanted to wear them.
Y'all wear each other's clothes.
Yeah. Well, Megan's gonna be fucked when I go to college because Megan wears my clothes.
I
Where are you
mean,
going to college?
you definitely do wear a fair share. That's my ring right there.
Oh wow, one ring here. You want it back? Actually,
Not really
I can't
good
get it
for
off
it.
of my finger.
I know your fingers turning blue, bro, because mine are these cheap ass rings from Shein. Like, bro.
No, but Megan's literally gonna be screwed when I go to college because Megan will be like going out to events. She'll come in my room and be like, "Kylie, I need a top to wear." I need a
Cat,
top."
I've actually bought a lot of clothes in the past month.
She bought like 15 tops.
Yes,
Jeez.
which is a very solid.
much
Okay,
money
wait,
did you
that's
spend?
actually a lot. That's actually a lot of tops now that I
Yeah,
think
bro.
about it.
Yeah, bro,
Bro,
come
but
on.
I have like I spend like 75% of my money on clothes. So I just
Really?
have so much clothes.
What do you spend your money on, Brandon?
Oh God, it's really
Podcast.
stupid stuff. No, this isn't. I mean, these are my boss's mics. I bought those two mics, but that was just
Yeah.
a one-time purchase.
Bro, you're gonna say like Pokemon cards or
Hell
something?
no. Okay, no.
I was
Sorry,
prepared for some
that was rude.
bullshit.
That was rude. Honestly, all right. Because I got nothing wrong with people that spend money on Pokemon cards. I think it's a dope.
Pokemon
I think
cards
it's a
are
dope.
cool.
Fuck them
bro.
Pokemon bitches.
Brandon about to
Alright,
get
Kylie.
canceled. Pokemon culture.
It's not my. No, it's not the point. I
facts.
spend my money on food, which is obvious.
Yeah,
Everyone spends their
everybody.
money
Yeah.
on food. Stupid clothes. Not a lot actually.
Are you a money saver? Are you a money saver?
Not purposefully. When I first got money, I bought everything I really wanted. So
and now you just don't really have anything to buy.
Yeah, except for food.
Yeah, food, and I see clothes, and because I bought so much clothes, and because I already had a lot of clothes, I didn't want to spend stupid amounts of money.
Do I really need this? Like, do I really need this? And then
it's like a whole thought process.
And I kind of go through those thought processes for most of the things that I buy. And I was thinking, because I just bought a hoodie from Hoodville.
What is Hoodville?
You don't know what Hoodville is?
No.
It's a count. You know what Hoodville is?
Yeah.
It's a count on Instagram that promotes just toxic relationships. It's so bad. It's awful. It's like awful for
Wait,
society.
what?
It was on my Explore page.
It's awful for society.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's really bad.
Did you buy one?
I bought one of their hoodies. It's a humor thing because I find I feel I've talked about their account for the past 3 episodes or whatever, but we're gonna change the topic.
Promotion.
But I bought one of their hoodies. I bought a jacket a while ago. I mean, every once in a while I just buy a jacket, buy a hoodie, buy some shirts.
Oh, I love buying hoodies.
I buy a lot of shorts from Walmart though.
Sweatpants.
Walmart has some nice ass clothes.
I was at Walmart today. I had to
Walmart.
get a shirt for work.
I love Walmart's clothes too. It's so underrated.
Seriously.
Like,
They have like cute tops.
I got my graduation shoes from Walmart.
So did
like,
I.
You know
So
those
did I.
Steve Madden like platform heels that every girl wears?
No.
Like the straps. They have like
They're
white or
like
black
I know
sandals.
what
They're
you
like
mean.
Yeah.
sandals.
Yeah, so I have a pair in black, but I wanted a pair in white for graduation. Went there and got it for $20. Looks exactly like every other bitch of Steve Madden's at graduation.
Cheaper.
And how much do regular Steve Maddens cost?
Like 70.
Yeah, 50 to 70 probably.
Because I
Think
was thinking
smarter,
about
not
buying
harder.
a pair the other day, actually.
Why? Because I'm leaving with mine.
Yeah, actually. I was going to get some cream ones, though. I like the cream ones better than the white ones.
Just go to
Or I meant
Walmart.
black ones.
What? Go to Walmart.
Are the headphones uncomfortable? Because I saw you guys
No,
wearing
no,
shoes.
it's
Okay.
fine. It's just because like my earrings back. Like,
No, I
Okay.
don't.
yeah, like
I
it's just.
I was
Oh.
just making sure.
I
Y'all can be
sorry.
honest.
You can
No,
cut
no,
this,
they're
I
good.
just
They're
cut
good.
this
They're
out
good.
of the podcast. But if we want to get Mexican, we should probably leave by like 9:50,
Okay, what time do they close?
11.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I'm going to definitely get some Texas fajitas.
Texas fajitas, where are we going for Mexican food?
Yeah, where we going?
Can we wait? Where do you live?
I live in Magnolia. I don't care.
Okay, so can we go to the one by Piazza Mia?
Yeah.
Because that's close to both of us. Then.
El Azteca, La
Yeah.
Azteca. Okay, whatever it's called.
That shit is so smart.
Okay,
I'm
so.
so excited for
Me
some
too, me too.
Mexican.
Chips and salsa.
I love that queso.
Their queso's
Their
good. You
queso's
went in,
good.
bro.
You went in. I had to
Yeah.
take a minute to process what you just did, but you went in, bro.
yo. Oh my God, let me tell you about the last time I was at this fucking Mexican restaurant.
Tell me about
So
it.
I'm there with Sawyer, Sabrina, and Colin. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm there with them, and I just ordered something off the kids' menu because I wasn't that hungry.
Okay.
All right. This man goes, he's like, I'm going to have to charge you extra because how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17. He was like,
I hate it when people do that. It's
it
just
don't
like,
even
bro,
matter,
Come
like-
on.
and then he was like, this is for children. I'm like, okay, charge me extra. I don't care. And then he didn't even bring the side, which was the fries.
Wait, what'd you get?
Oh, he fucked up.
Did you get
The
like
cheese
chicken tenders?
quesadilla.
Oh.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm gonna say? Like completely honestly,
What?
those kids pizzas that you get on the kids menus at restaurants where you probably shouldn't get a pizza, they smack.
Kids menu is so
Yes.
great.
Yup.
Kids menu is probably one of like the best food options.
I feel like
Best
I
food
really
options.
took advantage of it when I was little because I wanted like a real meal.
Yeah.
But then now I look back and I'm like, it's like the perfect quantity for the perfect price.
And
No.
Mexican places have the best chicken tenders too. When I was little and I
What?
wasn't feeling like Mexican food, their chicken tenders are very crispy.
Yeah, I
And they
remember.
have like the McDonald's fries.
I used to hate Mexican food, so I'd
Yeah,
always
me
get
and-
tacos.
Me and you would always bitch about it.
Yeah, and now we're like, let's go get Mexican. Yeah.
Did you guys have the one person in middle school? Did you guys have the one person in middle school that would like hiss at people?
It was me.
What?
I was that person.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
okay, so it was like the tall like blonde hair basic looking boy just comes behind you with his like arms behind his like
Then
back
run like
and just runs
that.
up and hisses at you and then just runs away with like all this. Never mind, that's gonna sound.
Did you never experience a hisser?
Oh God, no, I did.
No.
I was about to say,
I did.
you need it for character development.
I am that
I'm with
kid, but right now, I am the kid that hisses at people.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, if
I hiss sometimes.
if I get pissed at my sister, if she asks me something that I don't want to do, then I'll just look at her and be like,
and then I'll do it back.
and then we just drop the subject. It works every time.
And then I
Every
just like
time.
walk out.
I'm gonna start hissing at people now.
You should be like,
No, I'm
I
gonna
can
be
teach
like,
you how to hiss.
It's the
That was nice. That was nice.
I
That was
appreciate
nice.
that.
Hissing
You
is the
want-
move.
I can teach you how to do a monster voice. No.
My name is
Yeah, I can't do a good monster.
Yeah, bro, I can't either. I can't either.
I want Mexican.
Bro, you sound like a little kid. You sound like a little British kid. I want Mexican.
Your family.
Bro, you're going. That was good, bro. That was good. That was good. That was too good.
Hey, yo, Dad.
That one really tickled the tube in my mouth.
Yeah, when that,
back of your
when
throat,
that
bro.
happens,
Yeah, the back of the
when
throat.
that happens, I just be wanting to cough more. And
Or
it's just like, bro.
you gotta itch it. You gotta itch the throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not like that.
Yeah,
Not like
double
that.
having an itch in places that you can't itch is the fucking worst, bro.
Oh my god, do you ever have like
Goddamn.
this intestine itch and you're like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like when your nose is itchy in a situation where you
Oh,
can't
like you're
itch
getting
your
your
nose.
nose.
nails
Can't pick
done. You're
it.
getting your nails done. Your nose itchy. and
yeah, bro, I made that bitch like this trying to itch it. And I get home and I'm like,
Everyone's too scared to admit
that part
that,
out.
but
Bro,
everybody,
everyone picks their nose.
Oh,
I don't care.
everybody-
Everyone
I
picks
do,
their nose.
bro.
everyone
yeah,
picks their
everybody
nose.
fucking fix their nose.
I'd be a lie
And
if I said
Everyone's
that.
so
Everyone.
embarrassed to like admit
And-
it, but everyone picks
And
their
if
nose.
you say you don't pick your
You're
nose,
lying,
then you're
you're
fucking
lying,
lying
straight
to
capping.
yourself.
you're lying.
You straight cap.
No way someone takes a tissue to their nose every single time they gotta pick it.
Yeah, fuck no. They do not be blowing that shit
That's
out. I
just
know they
like
be
too
in that
much
bitch.
fucking work.
That is a lot of work.
Like,
to do
why-
that.
Oh, let me just go get a tissue. Like, bro,
why
what if I don't
can't-
have the supplies? the
Literally, why
resources?
can't we just normalize picking our nose? Because
I don't know if I want to normalize that. I don't know if I want to go out in public and see someone picking their nose.
I'm with
but,
Emma
like,
on this one.
Why do people call
too,
it
Kylie?
gross?
Terrible opinion. Terrible opinion.
Okay, you know
Nobody
what?
agreed.
Since nobody agrees, I'll just normalize it myself. I'll be in any bitch and be like,
People at Winthrop about to be like, this bitch.
and then guess
She
what?
weird.
When they say that, I'll flick it on them.
No.
Yummy.
That makes me wonder, like,
don't go to college,
bro, like
bro.
when you
Don't
think
go.
about like, oh, bro, nah,
Imagine
that was
someone
not it.
Imagine someone
Yo,
you don't
that
know
wasn't it.
flicking their booger at
I'm
you, bro.
definitely-
I would definitely like
Take a
look at you
shower.
and be like, what the fuck,
I'm
bro?
definitely getting
Fuck
canceled
no.
after this.
They're gonna
It's worth it.
They're gonna be like, Kylie the nose picker. And I'll be like,
Booger
yeah.
Put it in your bio.
the
Put it in
booger
your
flicker,
bio.
bro. You're the booger flicker.
Yeah, bro,
Quotation
we
marks?
double
Yeah.
picking.
then you're
That
flicking
was
it, bro.
intense.
Please, when you post a snippet of your videos on Snapchat, please do not post
Oh no, I'm posting this. This is definitely the most entertaining part.
I'm weak.
Nah, bro, but I think
That's
we
like seeing
I think
somebody.
we should normalize
Kylie,
it.
that's like going out in public seeing somebody digging in their ear for some earwax.
Bro, I be digging in my ear. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Like your ear.
I feel like
Oh, I'm
every-
digging my ear.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
feel
care
like
who
everybody
sees
You're
it.
like that.
yeah, like everybody definitely has, but like
No, I do
Just
it in
going
public. I
around.
don't give a fuck.
the only like somewhat gross thing I do in public is bite my nails.
That's not that gross.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's gross.
We went to IHOP after trying to go to a haunted house.
We brought-
we bought tickets. We went up there.
Fickets.
They were like,
They're
so
fickets.
these are a fraud. You got like scammed.
Yeah, we bought.
You bought it
bro.
from a
we
fraud.
we
But-
drove like 45
like-
minutes to go to this haunted house.
But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Georgetown,
lie.
sports at the beach.
I respect that guy's technique because he scammed so many motherfuckers and got money.
Smart as
Really?
fuck. Smart.
Yeah, no,
Smart.
I gotta
It's smart
respect
as
that.
fuck.
That dude's a genius.
He
It's
put
a
up-
hustle. It's
He
the
put
hustle,
up the
yeah.
same website as them and pretended to be them.
You searched up the haunted
What?
house. That was the first website.
Yeah, first
And you're
website to pop
supposed to
up.
go to the haunted house. Like you're not supposed to buy your tickets beforehand.
Man
You're
was
supposed to
making
buy them
hella
at the
bank.
house.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
I mean,
genius.
he'll probably get caught eventually for it. So I mean,
Okay, but
It's gonna suck
fucking-
when he
in
does.
the short term, yeah. In the long term,
He's fly as shit for that. What time is it? All right,
for you to
guys.
get a watch.
3 more minutes till 9:50.
3 more minutes.
You need to suck my dick, bitch.
Bro, Emma.
I don't know how to respond to that.
This dick is about to tickle the
Emma,
back of
you
your
have
throat.
not cracked the D's joke, and I've not cracked
Go
the
on,
Joe
let's-
Mama joke.
Someone say something.
yet.
I gotta say some D's
somebody
jokes.
Say, yeah. All right.
You, bro, I'll
fuck.
crack. You crack a D's joke. No, you say something. I can say D's too. I say something. You say
All
a joke.
right. Fuck.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, bro. Just go real quick. Go real quick.
What should I get at the Mexican restaurant?
Bro, D's.
D's what?
D's nuts. Got him, Dab. All right, bro. I'm gonna get you now.
Got him.
Megan, wait. When we go to this Mexican place, who am I gonna see there that I know? Do you like know anybody?
That was a horrible question.
I think Joe told me he's gonna pull up.
Bro, who's Joe?
Joe Mama.
Got him. All right, that was definitely the worst thing we've ever done before.
It's all right.
It always
And-
goes better when it's coming naturally. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And with that, we will actually you end it.
Yeah,
This is my
it is your
podcast.
podcast.
All right. What were you gonna
The
say?
first thing I need to have is Wendy to finish off this podcast, though.
Who the fuck is
Who? Wendy?
Yo!
Wendy's nuts dragon
And that concludes episode 11 of the